the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
David, roll call.
Andrea,
Yes.
Anthony, Rick,
Yep.
Sarah,
Yes.
Chauncey,
Yep.
myself, Corey.
Yes. All right. Item 3, presentation of FY26 budget for.
We can do the approval of the agenda. It shows.
Approve of the agenda. Do approval of the.
Budget hearing first?
For the budget.
Yeah, the budget hearing, yes.
I have the wrong one.
No, you're okay. No, we go right into that. It's okay. Yeah. Anyway, so,
Nice show, you need to approve the agenda.
yeah. Would anybody like to approve the agenda? That's what we.
Not that we have to.
No, not that we
Not
have
for
to.
this one, no.
No.
You don't have to.
Yeah, because it's a hearing. It's a
Yeah.
hearing.
Exactly.
I'll
Yeah,
deal
she
with the
added
papers.
it. That's it. Thank you, Mr. Secretary.
Crossed it out.
If you took a look at the budget we sent out, we'll be at roughly 16 million and 473,000 this year. Now, if you remember, our budget finished at 22 million last year with construction and all the things we have gone. So if you look at the history of our budget over the past few years, 10 years, we're right in that sweet spot of 15 to 16 million. So we're back where, we don't have a lot of big projects going on and we don't have a lot of things that we're issuing out. We're back to a fairly normal budget, which is good. The concerning part of not necessarily our budget, but what I was telling the guys at the finance committee is what we're getting from the state is state funding will flatline. We're not probably in the next few years going to get less money from the state, but we're not going to get more. Now, prices will go up. So that's going to fall on the local part of our dollars to make that happen. So it's a good budget. We figured in everything from we were able to get this year, since we were able to settle last year finally in June, get everything figured as far as employment costs and everything else. We did have an 18% raise in benefits, which was in health benefits, which was a stinger. And we were one of the fortunate ones to let you know that we had 18%. So that was a good thing. So other than that, it's a fairly typical things coming in with revenue. We don't have a lot different other than we still sit on some pretty good grant money. It was good to know that we're still getting our federal money. So we think it's a really good budget. Will it land there at 16 million? Probably not. As it did. It could be more, it could be less. Won't be a great deal more, is our hope, but it could be less as well. So we try to figure things on the heavy side and with for precautionary reasons. So that's kind of where it is. Can I answer any questions?
Any public comment? Nope. All right. Can I get a motion to adjourn the budget hearing meeting?
We'll move. Second.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Anthony,
Yeah.
Rick,
Yeah.
Sarah,
Yes.
Chauncey,
Yeah.
myself, yes, Andrea,
Yes.
Corey.
Yes. All right. We will move on to our regular board meeting. David, can I get a roll call?
Andrea,
Yes.
Anthony,
Yeah.
Rick,
Yes.
Sarah,
Yes.
Chauncey,
Yes.
myself, yes, and Corey.
Yes. Did we have anybody sign up for public comment?
No.
Nope. Okay. Scheduled visitors? Student council representative?
Good evening.
evening, everyone. My name is Morgan Hatcher, and I am the Secretary of Student Council here at Abingdon-Avon High School. Our president is Taylor Hundle, vice president is Corey Anderson, and our communications chair is Jocelyn Camp. At the beginning of the year, we created a list of goals that we look to accomplish this academic year. Our first priority is to ensure the Student Council is a bridge between the student body and the school. Another goal is increasing school spirit, emphasizing the relationship shared between the students, staff, and administration. We want to encourage all students and staff to contribute to building a healthy environment and work towards being closer or more comfortable with one another. One way we are trying to accomplish this is by emphasizing school spirit weeks and other spirit events. It has also become a priority to show more responsibility and representation of the student body as a whole. Despite our smaller size as a school, not all voices within it can be heard. We want to change that. Moving on, I would like to talk about our upcoming events. As most of you know, Student Council is in charge of planning homecoming. We are bringing back classic events such as Ironman volleyball and Powder Puff football. We've also decided to change things up again and bring back the hallway decorating instead of panels in hope it might spike inspiration and willingness to participate in one of many homecoming events. We've also put more thought into Spirit Week, branching out our themes to bring some more creativity or participation. We've put some ideas towards making the food drive more accessible and encouraging students and teachers to participate as much as possible. You can see the full homecoming schedule on A-Town's website. After homecoming will be the blood drive on October 20th. We're hoping to bring lots of attention to it and maybe find a way for people to be more comfortable with donating this year. Moving forward, we've brought up new ideas for our council. To start it off, we as a group have been looking at ways to start a coffee shop or beverage stands for students and staff. We want to offer coffee and energy drinks not only as a fundraiser, but also as a way for students and staff to enjoy school mornings. All funds will most likely go towards any plans or events the Student Council puts on or hosts. A few smaller ideas we've come up with are anonymous positive notes on school lockers and having a more prominent voice in board meetings. Another plan we have is to invite speakers to come and talk about various careers and working fields. It will be an opportunity for students to see and understand multiple employment opportunities and the options that are available for them. We hope to include more than just nursing, accounting, and sports careers. We plan to bring in speakers from all kinds of fields, from creative to recreational. To close, I'd like to talk about our biggest goal this year, increasing opportunities for student voices to be heard and recognized. We want to accomplish this by having students come to our members or executive board with opinions or troubles they're having. We are still working on nailing down the execution, but we plan on having a table at lunch for executive members to listen and take in the ways students would like to have their school experience improved. Thank you for welcoming me here tonight. Does anyone have any questions?
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Any additions or deletions to the agenda?
No.
Nope. Okay. Can I get a motion to approve the agenda? I'll make that motion. David?
Yes.
Sarah? Chauncey?
Yes.
Myself, yes. Andrea?
Yes.
Corey?
Yes. All right. Can I get a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So move.
I'll second.
David?
Rick?
Yeah.
Sarah? Chauncey?
Yes.
Myself, yes. Andrea?
Yes.
Anthony?
Yes.
Corey?
Yes. Principals reports. Mrs. Anderson.
You were not prepared.
I was not prepared. Okay, we've had a great start to our year at AHS. On the 23rd, we had a fantastic turnout for Meet the Tornadoes to meet the fall sports teams. Our clubs and extracurricular activities are starting up and getting new members involved. Our new staff is acclimating well, and we're looking forward to a fantastic year. Our MOI WRAM Athletes of the Week for the past month were James Shuey for cross country and Riker Dars for football. We currently have 33 students enrolled in our dual credit classes through Carl Sandburg, 13 seniors and 20 juniors. 9 of the seniors are on track to receive their associate's degree this year. We have 34 students enrolled at GAVC. I gave you an entire list of all of what they're involved in, each one of the different things that they're doing. I could read them all, but we'd be here all day. But the exciting one for me is that we have 13 in health occupations. So that's pretty awesome to have that many young ladies and men going into the health occupation field and having that opportunity through a GAVC. So our recruitment efforts are clearly paying off in those programs. Homecoming is the week of September 27th through October 4th. The theme this year is Candyland. We'll kick off the week with the seniors painting the parking lot on Saturday, the 27th. There will be Powder Puff football game on Sunday, along with crowning of the homecoming royalty. We moved it to Sunday last year so that parents could attend, and that was well received, so we want to keep doing that. The rest of the week will include many activities. We have dress-up days, JV football game, Ironman on Tuesday, soccer and volleyball games throughout the week, and then we'll culminate with our homecoming parade at 2 o'clock on Friday and our varsity football game against South Fulton on Friday night. Our homecoming dance will be here Saturday night in the gym, and I'd like to thank Mr. Pevitz and Student Council for all their hard work in putting together all of this homecoming stuff for us. I would, on a personal note, like to give a shout out to Ronnie Featherland, Justin Rakestraw, Rodney Anderson, and Rick Quinn, who have all assisted me with some very difficult parents and students over the past couple of weeks. I appreciate knowing that I have the support of the school community and the people that work in this district, and when things get tough, there's always somebody at my back, and I could not appreciate that more because we had some rough ones the last couple of weeks. I put entity counts down at the bottom of my report. We have 274 kids at the high school as of right now. Any questions?
Thank you. Mrs. Sherpy?
Good evening. It has been an amazing start to our school year as well. We're at Heading. Our theme for staff this year is being positive and wear your positive pants. Staff really have truly taken this to heart, bringing their best attitudes and energy and commitment every single day. We have started back up with character counts. Our pillar of the month is trustworthiness. I have included our enrollment numbers. Our total amount of students is 364. And then we're getting ready for our very first fundraiser at the end of the month. Perfect Pastries and Cookie Dough fundraiser will kick off, and this helps fund our school field trips and student incentives throughout the year. Also, this year, the Dean of Students has created a Tornado Tuesday assembly, which is a weekly assembly where we come together as a school family and we discuss the 6 pillars of character and review our school expectations, and that's been a real hit so far this school year. Mrs. Long's class won the Go for Green challenge for having the most green light days for the last 2 weeks. So for Reflex, a math program that we currently use, so they received a traveling trophy that lights up, and they were all excited about that. High Five Fridays are back. The football team has been coming over to greet our students. We'd love to have board members come over or any other athletic sports at the high school. They're welcome to come over as well and give our students a high five. Our students really look forward to that. Beginnergarten has been doing a unit on communities, so I ask if you'd like to come in to Beginnergarten. Mrs. Ite would love to have you to come talk about what you do and how you serve our community. So please reach out to her if you're able to do that. Mrs. Boyer is the Abingdon-Avon Public Schools Foundation Teacher of the Month for September. 4th grade teacher, Mrs. Knight's looking for reading buddies, if anybody's available to do that. And I want to do a thank you shout out to Board Member Rick Quinn for providing Heading with the new United States of America flag and the Illinois state flag. Both of our flags were kind of torn, and he saw that, and he's like, I'm going to get you some new flags. So thank you so much, Rick, for that. I appreciate it. Coming up, we have Fall Picture Day on Friday, and then we, too, are doing homecoming activities and dress-up days as well at Heading. So look on the website for that information. Any questions? Thank you. Yeah, no problem.
All right.
Student of the Month is back. We will be starting September off using the character trait respect. Respect is one of our character counts pillar, so that's where we are focusing this month for our Student of the Month. Each month it'll be a different pillar, and we have neat little pencils and bracelets and all that to give out to the top-notch tornadoes that we do weekly. That will be starting next week. The community schools team, which, as you know, their main focus is to improve school and community engagement. One of the things that was talked about at the meetings was getting a fishing club started. So this weekend, after a lot of work from Heather Allen and Sherry McCorder, the first weekend of the fishing club started. There were 13 kids in attendance, including those that came with their families. It was a great experience. Heather said that all of the families and all of the students were having a great time. I have posted pictures of that event on our Facebook page this evening. We're also in the process through community schools of setting up a tutoring for students. Heather and I are discussing times, staffing, and how we're going to roll that out with the 5th graders and 6th graders as well. So we're going to include as many grade levels as we can at our building for this. And then congratulations to Juliet Graff, the winner of the Abingdon-Avon Public School Foundation Teacher of the Month for September. And congratulations to Coach Burdett and Coach Darst on a great baseball season. The boys won the first regional game, and then they lost to United over the weekend. We also are participating in Homecoming Spirit Days. Our days are the same as the high school, except for Wednesday, when they do Generations Day, we will do Decades Day. Upcoming events. Tomorrow, the 5th graders are attending Outdoor Education Day. ULLC will be visiting next week. We've got a School Improvement Day and Homecoming Week.
People that we met down at Avon, that's still those main people that are coming.
Yeah, Carol still comes and works in middle school, and then the high school has a couple people that come to them, but we use the same people. Carol she's family at this point. In the middle school, she's been there for 6 years, and the staff really responds well to her, really respects her, and when she comes and provides professional development, they're engaged, they're excited to see her. And the kids, I mean, she remembers some of the kids that are in high school, even from when they were in junior high, so she really immerses herself in our culture and climate at middle school. Everyone knows who Carol is, so I'm excited for her to come back.
Good.
Just, your enrollment off the top of your head.
It's changed in the past couple weeks. We've actually had 4 more enrollments. Last I checked, we were at 83 8th graders, which is the largest class that we've got in the building, and 74 7th graders, 66 6th graders, and 60 5th graders. And then we have 20 pre-K students. I'm not fast at adding on the total.
It's
but
okay.
I do
No worries.
remember the grade level levels.
No worries. I knew we'd gotten some more kids in
Oh,
now.
yeah, we've got more kids this week even, so the numbers are growing in the school.
Thank you. Mrs. Anderson?
Okay, today we kicked off our counselor app with students. They had the opportunity to download and create an account during SOAR at AAMS or advisory at AAHS. Counselor, if you haven't heard about it yet, is a text-based app through which students and staff can have access to counseling 24/7, 365 days a year from master's level or higher licensed counselors. When a student or staff member can have immediate 45-minute sessions in 2 minutes or less, they'll be connected with a counselor. Be paired up with a counselor based on our individual counseling needs, or they can schedule a time with a counselor if they would choose to do so. When students sign up, they are required to put in a birth date if they are under the age of 18. and they must include a parent email. At that time, parents immediately receive an email with an option to opt their child out of the service if they should do or so choose to do so. We chose to do this because mental health was one of the concerns that was indicated by parents who completed the ANA survey as part of the full service community schools grant, and as such, we were able to pay for and offer this service to our students and staff. So we are really excited to bring this to them and see how it works. All of our staff, K-12, will be able to use this as well. I haven't tried it yet, but I downloaded it myself, and I'm gonna just actually try it and see how it works for myself, just because I'm curious as far as how quickly this is going to happen and how this is going to work. So we're excited and hope the students that need to use this service will be able to do so.
Michelle?
Yes.
When a student signs up for that, does it stay anonymous or does it?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so a staff member, I didn't know if a staff member got an
No.
email or something.
No,
Just a parent, right?
yep, just the parent.
Just the parent.
If there was an emergency situation where the kid was going to self-harm or do something, then there would be reaching out for assistance, but not, otherwise we haven't done anything.
Right,
Okay.
and kids are required to, when they use the app, when they sign up, they're required to turn on location service for that app, and the reason being, that way, if a student was in a crisis situation, that they called, or they text that they wanted to hurt themselves or do something that was a severe safety issue, they would have a location of that student and be able to send, police or paramedics or whatever to that location. So hopefully we don't ever have to worry about that, but since mental health was indicated in the ANA survey as a real concern by parents and students both, we're glad to be able to offer that through the grant money that we have for our students.
So will you even be able to know, like, say there was 10 or 15?
Yep, we are going to we will get monthly reports
Okay.
that tell us how many students are signed up, how many students are using the app, how often, even like days of the week that they're using it. Of course, it won't tell us what students are using it. We won't get like names of students, but it will just give us data to tell us if it's actually being used and, because the idea is that it's actually used outside of school. It's not something necessarily that we expect students, because students don't have access to their phones in school. Now, if a student came to a teacher or one of the counselors and said, hey, I've got this going on, I really would like to do this. Of course, we're going to make a situation for them where they can go use this app somewhere in the school in a private situation. But that's not what it's really meant for. It's meant more for our students outside of the school day, weekends, holidays, long breaks during the summer, when they really don't, some of our students really don't have a connection to the school or anyone. And those are the times when we see that we have the most students in classes.
So then I assume it would also break it down by age or class too?
Yeah.
Did you get that? Okay.
Yeah.
Can you see how many students have signed up already?
I can't as of yet. No, I cannot as of yet. But yeah, I will definitely bring data to you next month so I can let you know what kind of data we're getting and what we're seeing as far as student usage. Okay, moving on. Teachers Institute on September 10th, we had a full day for all K through 12 teachers on win-win discipline from Kagan Professional Development. Our K teachers raved about the Kagan cooperative learning structures that we brought to them starting last year and the beginning of this year. And so we decided to include K through 12 for win-win discipline. And even though it may sound like it's more tailored to younger kids, not necessarily so. It's tailored to all grade levels. And I think we got pretty positive feedback from teachers. And I saw all grade level teachers, all content area teachers very much participating in the training. And so I think they enjoyed it and got a lot out of it. Our SIP day coming up next week on the 24th. Again, thanks to our full service community schools grant, we were able to continue working with ULC this year at the middle and high school. So they will be here, kicking off a writing initiative for writing across content areas for all grades 5 through 12 content area teachers. And then K through 2 is going to be continuing their letters training this year. They will have trainers coming in that day. And grades 3 and 4, teachers will be working with Ms. Gladfelter on some math planning and instructional strategies as well as assessments that day. Also, I have even all of our specialist teachers. I know a lot of times they get kind of left out and they have to earn CPTUs too for the state. And so we also have training videos for them to be able to get credit hours towards their licensure. You have IAR handouts. As you can see, they look really great. I would love to take credit for making those handouts. What I was making was a really boring looking spreadsheet. But Ariel Gladfelter took the same numbers, made something look really nice. So I'm very thankful for her that she is able to do that quickly, unlike me, who it would take days. So Ariel made that spreadsheet from the numbers, as you can see. Pretty pleased overall because you can see the bars getting taller as it goes from 2018, 2019 till now. And so that's fun. Do you have any questions about?
All right, thank you. Moving on to the financial report. Kim is
not here, so pretty much the budget would have been the financial report tonight anyways.
all right. Bill, superintendent's report.
Sure. Just thank you to everybody for a good start. It has really been everybody has done a really nice job here. We're into September, we're plugging right away, and we hit our hiccups. And I think the biggest thing I can compliment our principals and our managers and everybody on is when we hit those hiccups, we face them and fix them, and that's gone really well. Just a shout out to our fall activities and everybody that's involved. We have some new people involved, just doing a really good job. I want to thank them for their efforts as well. I gave you guys on Friday a pretty lengthy email on some things that are going on, which is pretty much the rest of my report. If you have questions from that, I'm sure glad to answer. But we are cruising right along. I think our kids are doing a good job as well. Buildings and Grounds group met on Monday. We talked about a number of things. We had Daniel Irons come in. He's a field and turf person that we're probably talking about moving away from True Green to him. He's doing some cutting for us during game weeks, just to see I like to see what we're getting with Daniel, and he's doing a really nice job with that. He's also the one that put the sod on the practice field for us over that week, gave us a really nice deal with that, and that's gone really well. But we covered it. Anybody on that committee want to comment on anything from that meeting? We have a projection out list that I'll share with the rest of the board next month as well. But he was speaking. I'd like to tell you, I understood everything he was talking about.
Definitely knows what he's doing.
Just a little bit, I think so. So that doesn't take away, and I really want to emphasize this. Rusty does our grounds right now, and I don't want people to think that we're doing this because Rusty doesn't do a good job, because Rusty does a great job for us. But Rusty also does our buses. So what this does is try to ease his pain a little bit, because once school gets really rolling and it's not just the routes. I think if all it were the routes, I think Rusty'd be happy. It's having to fill all the activities, finding vehicles for everybody. And I just want to make that clear. Rusty does a really good job. This has nothing to do with it. It's just about maybe easing him a little bit. And then we would definitely get a little more bang for our buck. True Green is pretty proud of their stuff, and Daniel would be the one doing the application, where with True Green, we never know who it's gonna be. So anyway,
Where's Daniel based out?
Galesburg now. He moved to Galesburg.
He's a graduate from Abingdon.
Yep,
Okay.
former commando.
Yeah, 2009, I think.
Yeah, he really wants to work with us. I think he's very motivated. I think that makes a difference. We had a good conversation with him, and I think he loves what he does. That's for sure. So yeah, anyway, that's what we got going there. So yeah.
Okay, thank you. All right, moving on. New business. 11.1 current openings.
I have a special ed position.
Nothing. I have a one-to-one special ed, attendant, and depending on tonight's agenda, a possible third grade.
Okay. 11.2 MOU for high school staff graduation attendance.
Sure. Christy, that's Christy's brainchild. So I'm going to let her explain what that is.
So when I came here 3 years ago, it became very apparent that parents don't often come to high school, parent conferences. There's just that break when they get to high school that a lot of them, they can see pretty much everything their kids are doing on Skyward. There's just, it's difference. So what I noticed was we spent 2 days sitting around doing nothing, meeting with very few parents. And what I also noticed is that not every staff member comes to graduation. Some of them can't, some of them don't, some of them just don't feel like it's their place. I don't know, but when I've spent 4 years helping a kid get to graduation, I want to be able to celebrate. So what I proposed was that we take parent-teacher conferences are required staff member days. They have to be there. And if they're not there, they have to put in for time off to miss those. So what I proposed was that we take the 2 days of parent-teacher conferences for the high school. We come the first day, meet with parents if they want to come. And then the second day, rather than having to be in attendance here, they actually have to be in attendance at graduation. So if they don't come to graduation, they have to take a half day off in order to not come to graduation, just like they would have to not come to parent-teacher conferences. I think we're getting more bang for our buck in our staff being present at important events for our kids, and being there for our kids rather than it being that they're sitting here waiting for parents to show up when they don't. So it's a union was okay with it. I told my teachers and asked. There was conversation about, making it optional, making it this, making it that, how do they want to do it? And this was the agreement we all came to, a swap out night for night. So.
Any questions? Thank you. 11.3 Belbar CTE agreement for 25-26.
This is the annual agreement that we have. It's Carl Perkins federal funding money that this is the group through ROE. We get pretty good money through them. So they purchase some, kind of floats around from district. The best way to do Carl Perkins money is to pool your resources, and then you figure out who needs what, and then you kind of rotate it. They have Kathy White. She runs that office and does an outstanding job. So it really is a good thing. We do this every year.
Okay. Any questions? All right. 11.4 increased substitute teacher pay rate from $115 to $125 per day.
We haven't increased this since I've been here, so it's kind of time.
Is it competitive?
Yeah, it's competitive. Is it the highest? No.
No, that's not what I asked.
But it is. It is. There's other thoughts on that, but everybody's around that 125 to 130.
Okay. Questions, comments? 11.5 memorial tree planting at the high school in memory of Matt Winter.
Can we speak on that?
Yes, please.
So Matt Winter was a 1993 graduate of Abingdon High School, passed away tragically. His parents would like to plant a tree somewhere on the property in conjunction with the class of 1993, who are going to put a stone under the tree in memory of Matt. They're very much open to where we can put it, that it's not, as his dad put it, in someone's way or in the way of grounds or anything like that. They would just like, he was very active in school, and they would just like, especially football, something maybe around the football field, something that could memorialize Matt, where he retires to.
It simply takes a board motion anytime we do something like that.
Very good. All right. We'll move on to, excuse me, action items. 12.1, consider approval for the MOU for the high school staff graduation attendance. Can I get a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Any further discussion? David?
Anthony,
Yes.
Andrea,
Yes.
Sarah,
Yes.
Chauncey,
Yes.
myself, yes. Rick,
Yes.
Corey.
Yes. Motion carries. 12.2, consider approval for the Delbar CTE agreement for 25-26. I have a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Any additional discussion? David?
Chauncey,
Yes.
myself, yes. Rick,
Yes.
Anthony, Andrea,
Yes.
Sarah, Corey.
Yes. Motion carries. 12.3, consider approval for the substitute teacher pay rate from 125 to 125 per day. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
I'll second it.
Any additional discussion? David?
Myself, yes. Rick,
Yes.
Anthony,
Present.
Andrea,
Yes.
Sarah,
Yes.
Chauncey,
Yeah.
Corey.
Yes. Motion carries. Item 12.4, consider approval for the planting of a tree at the high school in memorial of Matt Winter. Do I have a motion?
I'll second.
Any additional discussion? I'm just assuming we would get with the Rusty and the grounds crew to figure out what the best place for that, if we approve it.
Once approved, I'll meet with Rusty and.
Okay.
and
Find a good spot.
Very good.
Will you
All right.
have some type of thing like to commemorate it for his family?
I'm letting his family take lead on that, whatever they would like to do, or the class of 1993 is their participation too, so.
David?
Anthony,
Yes.
Andrea,
Yes.
Sarah,
Yes.
Chauncey,
Yes.
myself, yes. Rick,
Yes.
Corey.
Yes. Motion carries. All right. Executive session. Do I have a motion to go into executive session?
I'll make it.
I'll second. David?
Rick,
Yes.
Anthony,
Yes.
Andrea,
Yes.
Sarah,
Yes.
Chauncey,
Yes.
myself, yes. And Corey.
Yes. 2025 personnel report. Can I get a motion? I will make that motion.
Second.
Any discussion? David?
Anthony,
Yeah.
Andrea,
Yes.
Sarah,
Yes.
Chauncey,
Yes.
myself, yes. Rick,
Yes.
Corey,
Yes. Motion carries. 14.2, consider approval for the FY26 school district budget. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? David?
Chauncey,
Yes.
myself, yes. Rick,
Yes.
Anthony,
Yes.
Andrea,
Yes.
Sarah,
Yes.
Corey.
Yes. 14.3, consider approval for 1-year ban of parent from school property and activities. Do I have
I'll
a
make that motion.
I'll second it.
David?
Myself, yes. Rick,
Yes.
Anthony,
Yes.
Andrea,
Present.
Sarah,
Yes.
Chauncey,
Yes.
Corey.
Yes. Motion carries. 15, discussion items. 15.1, 2-hour late start for inclement weather.
Currently, we don't do this.
This was approved back in 2016, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were all on us three were on the board.
Got pull the trigger when you want to use it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in there.
All right. I was told that we don't do that.
No, we do.
I think it's a-
We do now again.
It's beneficial.
Oh, well.
I think it'd be
It
great.
was approved,
Yeah.
but I don't think we've ever used it.
No,
Okay.
it never was used.
All right. Good deal. That's
Use
good
it.
to know. Thank you.
Use it, yeah.
It really works. I mean, it's a pretty slick deal. That's all I can tell you. It can save you in those nights where we have games and things. And yeah, that's a good deal.
All right. 15.2, beverage distribution RFP.
Anybody recall doing a contract with either Pepsi or Coke while you guys are on the board?
I
I
think
can't.
it was tried one time, but nobody had any interest in it.
I'm gonna try an RFP on this with both Pepsi and Coke and see what I can get. My last one I did it was the year I left out that we got a really good deal through Coke and got us about $40,000 in revenue too. So, Coke's a little more receptive to it. So you guys are okay if I put an RFP out and do that? Thank you.
Do I have a motion for adjournment?
So moved.
I will second.
I just want to make sure
So we
everybody.
gotta sign these books, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, before we go, there's all these books over here. All
We'll just pass them down.
the board members need to put our signatures
Yeah,
in.
sign them anyway.
All right.
Sign them anywhere.
Open
Yep.
covers,
What's that?
like the front cover?
Yeah, front cover or back, either one.
We're gonna go ahead and
Principals.
vote on adjournment.
Yeah.
What are they for?
They're for our new employees.
Okay.
New employees, yeah. First, second, David.
Take the vote.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Meeting adjourned.
That's